Hello, sir. What are you doing out here? The city says this sidewalk is completely blocked.
I'm sorry, officer. I just didn't clear the curb. I promised I wouldn't let the path disappear.
Well, you can't do this alone. Your yard is a total jungle and people think this house is abandoned. Excuse me, sir. May I please clear this curb and help you with the front path?
I can't pay you, son. I don't have anything left to give.
You don't owe me a thing. Let's make sure nobody ever forgets this home.
A police officer was standing near the edge of the road, asking an elderly man why he was struggling to clear the thick vines along the curb with his bare hands. The yard was badly overgrown, the walkway had disappeared, bushes covered the windows. Vines wrapped around the railing, and tall grass swallowed the front porch. From the street, it looked completely abandoned. But the elderly man was kneeling right there in the dirt, looking up with tired, tear-filled eyes, saying, "I'm sorry, officer. I just needed to clear the curb. I promised I wouldn't let the path disappear." I stepped out of my truck, walked over, and asked if I could help clear the path for him. He looked embarrassed, wiping the dark soil from his wrinkled hands, and said, I can't pay you, son. I don't have anything left to give." I told him he didn't have to pay me a dime. That's when he broke down, burying his face in his hands, and whispered, "My wife has been bedridden inside for months. I live on a tiny pension, and I can't afford to hire anyone. I tried my best to clear the yard by myself, but my back gives out, and I don't even have the proper tools." His name was Mr. Miller. He told us how every single day was a quiet battle, just to keep the lights on and buy the medications his wife desperately needed. They had no children, no family nearby, and nobody to turn to. He had received multiple warnings and fines from the city about the overgrown yard, but every penny they had went straight toward medical bills and groceries. He tried to cut back the weeds with kitchen shears, just to maintain a little bit of dignity. But nature grew faster than his shaking hands could fight. He whispered, with a breaking voice, "I was just terrified that if the city forced us out, I wouldn't have anywhere safe left to keep her." That hit me hard. So, I started with the roadside curb, where he had been kneeling, then cleared the cracked concrete walkway leading up to the front porch steps. After that, I moved slowly toward the side yard, carefully trimming away the heavy vines with my orange shirt and trimmer. The police officer stayed nearby, watching quietly as the motor hummed and steadily restored a sense of safety and order to the neglected property. Halfway through clearing the brush near the front window, Mr. Miller stepped closer, leaning heavily on his cane. Watching the transformation with tears streaming down his face, just then the front door creaked open slowly, and with the help of a makeshift wooden ramp, Mr. Miller wheeled his frail wife out onto the porch so she could finally feel the warm sunlight on her face for the first time in months. She looked at the clean open yard, then at her husband, and whispered through her tears, "We're going to be okay, aren't we?" Mr. Miller walked up the clean steps, knelt beside her wheelchair, and kissed her hands as they both cried in relief. Standing there watching them breathe a sigh of relief without, as the constant shadow of fear and city fines reminded me why I show up every single day. This wasn't just about clearing a yard. It was about protecting a lifelong love against impossible odds. May God bless and protect all the elderly couples who are struggling in silence. And if you believe that true devotion and kindness can conquer any hardship, please type Amen in the comments below.